Well, if you thought this past week was a busy week in Hawkeye sports, it just keeps getting busier. Here's a look ahead. The 4th-ranked Iowa wrestling team conducts its wrestle-offs Thursday and Friday afternoons, as well as Saturday morning. All of the wrestle-offs are free and open to the public in the Dan Gable Wrestling Complex. Wrestling also had its Media Day Wednesday. Matt Nelson has more.
It's Iowa Wrestling Media Day here at the Dan Gable Wrestling Complex inside Carver Hawkeye Arena. The Iowa wrestling team looking to improve upon last season's 3rd-place finish at the NCAA Championships.
Sucks. I mean, there's no sugar-coated way to put it. It's not what you want, but even though maybe I have reached some of the goals that I've strived for, I still want to, have a whole team to do that.
Lights a fire under your butt. Everybody's pretty fired up, and it's been a real good atmosphere in this room lately. So
it's not like we took 25th or 26th. We're there. We're right in the top. We know we're only a couple moves or a couple matches away from being on top. So it's, yeah, we took 3rd. It's something some people can be happy about it, but not us. We want more than that.
This is how the world is. This is how you get ahead in the world. This is how you're successful, is when you think like this. The standard is not high. We are not bitter about taking 3rd place. We aren't angry and dysfunctional. But we want to coach with the message that these guys that we have in our room can do the job, number one. And now when I talk to them, believe it, and then work for it. Who are you going to tell that we shouldn't act that way? I mean, whose parents? I mean, you want to tell Sandy McDonough? Anybody know her? She's a tough customer. You want to tell her that we're not going to contend this year against Penn State because they got 40 points on us? She'd slap me upside the head with something hard, something wooden and hard. And we better have high-level mentality here.
Iowa starts the season ranked 4th in the country. 7 NCAA qualifiers are back for the Hawkeyes. Any conversation about returning Hawkeye wrestlers this year starts with Matt McDonough. The senior from Marion is the 2-time defending national champion at 125 pounds.
I mean, when you're a senior with those kind of credentials that McDonough has, to maybe think that things in the room should be a little bit easier, but we don't ever want that to be the case. And I think we have some good guys there that are checking him every day he walks in the door, which is healthy.
Love of the battle, loving the grind, embracing the challenge, the new challenges that are set in place for you each and every year, each and every day, each and every practice.
Other returning All-Americans are Tony Ramos, who was 3rd at 133, Derek St. John, 2nd at 157, Ethan Lofthouse, a 7th-place finisher at 174, and Bobby Telford, 5th at heavyweight.
Just staying strong, staying to my basics. I think that's where I got away from, in some parts of the season last year, and kind of underestimated, how strong I am in some positions, and I just need to get there more often and, stick to what I'm good at.
The Hawkeyes host top 10 opponents Penn State and Ohio State this season, as well as a home duel with Iowa State. And in March, the national championships are in Des Moines.
0 distractions means they have their life in order. They're good socially, and they're good students, and they come to practice serious. And that doesn't mean that they don't have things to work on, or they don't have a carrot dangling out in front of them that they're trying to get to. What that means is that there's a lot of common ground, and when there's a lot of common ground, good things happen.
If there's things we're not seeing, the guys on the team, McDonough, me, St. John, that we don't like, we're gonna say something about it. Maybe before we felt that we didn't have a say-so because we really hadn't done anything yet, but if there's something that's out of line or not going the right way, you got to put an end to it.
We like our guys. There's work to be done, but there can be upgrades at the weights we need upgrades at.
At Carver Hawkeye Arena, Matt Nelson, Hawkeye Sports Report.
Back to the calendar, volleyball has a pair of home matches as 21st-ranked Purdue visits Carver Hawkeye Arena on Thursday night at 7, and Indiana visits on Saturday. Iowa swept both those schools during an early October road trip. The men's basketball team hosts Texas Pan American on Friday night at 8 o'clock in its season opener. Iowa also hosts Iowa alum Keno Davis and the Chippewas of Central Michigan for some Monday night basketball. It's a 2-for-1 deal Friday night as the women's basketball team opens its season against Northern Illinois at 5:30. That game will precede the men's game. Both games can be seen live on Mediacom's MC22 and also on HawkeyeSports.com. The women's squad also plays preseason WNIT games on Sunday afternoon and Wednesday night. Those opponents will be determined as the tournament advances. And it's NCAA competition time for the cross-country squads. They will be in Springfield, Missouri for the NCAA Midwest Regional on Friday. And lastly, the football team hosts their cross-division protected opponent, Purdue, Saturday inside Kinnick Stadium at 11 a.m. That game can be seen on the Big Ten Network.